So this is a very short video to talk about crossing the line, the 180-degree rule, and I'm going to show a little clip from Gladiator, the classic film by Ridley Scott, in which we have a conversation. This is a famous scene between the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, played by Richard Harris, on the left, and his general Maximus on the right, played by Russell Crowe. Now, the basic setup here, to maintain screen direction, you'll see that the Emperor Marcus Aurelius is always on the left and Maximus is always on the right. But because this kind of setup, so here we go, back Aurelius on the left, and then we're going to have Maximus on the right again. And it's quite a long conversation, and Ridley Scott obviously decides that he doesn't want to keep cutting back between the two men in exactly the same position all the time. So look what he does. Let's just watch that again. In order to change the setup so that it doesn't become too kind of visually wearisome, this endless cutting back and forth from Maximus on the right to Aurelius on the left, what he does is he puts the camera behind Marcus Aurelius, behind Richard Harris. So Richard Harris is still on the left, where he's going to do it now. We're going to go behind Harris, who's going to be on his couch, and just there we go, just a second there. So there we go. So Harris is still on the left, Maximus is still on the right, and now Harris moves over to the right, thereby establishing a new line of action between the two characters. So the camera has now effectively swung across the line of action, but because Ridley Scott does this in the edit, because he shows the camera traversing the line of action, or rather Harris has done it for us by moving to screen right. Now he can maintain a new screen direction, which is Richard Harris on the right and Maximus on the left. But he's only able to get away with this by showing it in the cut.